And
It
we
is.
are back on a
It
winning Sunday.
it is the end of hate week.
It
It is
is
the
the
end of
end.
hate week, man.
How you feel
At
about
least,
that,
at least,
Trey?
at least the first one of the year. At least the first one of this season. Straight up hate week, man. How do I feel about it?
Yeah, how you feel
I
about
mean,
this win we had? What up, Depth 7? Depth 7 says, yes, sir.
of course, of course, it feels good to get a win, but you happy they were able to get a win, but do you come away from the game feeling confident?
Yeah, I want to talk about that. Hammer Time 383 says, F the Aints. Money, more money. J Rock says, Bird Gang 450 hippie says, rise the F up. Man, what's
Yeah,
up?
man.
Instagram, Brave. How about them Falcons rise up? Ain't nothing from Alex 404, two-face foe. Good win, but a sloppy one. That we're gonna talk
Man,
about.
I'm talking about sloppy win, boy. They could have been passing out sloppy joes. How sloppy that win was.
Hey, everybody,
Sloppy.
share the live, man. Y'all share the live, like the live, leave comments, man. I'm gonna leave a little link in the I'm gonna pin a link up so y'all can come in on Instagram if y'all want to come up.
Yeah, man. But we got the win. I'll go all the way in depth tomorrow when we jump on. Tomorrow we do our show 11 a.m. 11 a.m. right here. We will be live on all platforms. 11 a.m. Our Monday conversation. We still thinking of a name. I know it's the Water Boy show, but we need to think of a cool name for our Mondays, man. For our Monday show. So, but yeah, man, we got the win today. It felt good leaving out the stadium, man. Those Saints fans, man, they were like super, super, super excited at one point, and then they weren't. And shout out to Cool, man. Shout out to Cool. Cool has been great. Cool has been down. Cool is back to being great. So far this season, 58-yard field goal to win the game when we needed it. Shout out to Cool. I don't know what the hell we were doing those last few plays right before he kicked it. I have no idea what they were calling those 3 pass plays before. Um, but shout out to Cool, man. Shout out for a team victory. Glad to send the Aints home with a loss. Going
Yeah,
home. We'll see y'all in New Orleans. Going home.
yeah. Well, I want to give a brief recap for I know we're gonna talk more about it tomorrow, but as far as me, I feel like we walked away. We stole this win from the Aints, man. The Aints should have won this game. That muff punt when we punted the ball in the first quarter and he muffed the ball and went in the end zone, man. That was a key touchdown for us, man. That was great. It was nothing we did. We just jumped on the ball and recovered it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout out to Judon, man. Judon rushing the quarterback, put his hand up, tipped the ball in the air, and Anderson, man, he picked the ball off. Our second round pick from 21, caught it, ran a touchdown, and had 16 tackles today. 16 tackles, man. So he's forming into something good, man. He did get hurt. I don't know the
The
status of his
severity
injury.
of it.
Yeah, but we shall see. I don't feel good about this game, though, Trey. I feel good about the win. Like my man said on Instagram Live, he said it was sloppy. The offense, man, we couldn't get it together. We couldn't get it together. Shout out to Tyler Algier, man, running hard, man. Like, hey, at the end of the game, running super hard, 10 yards. And I will say this, man. I mean, you did look at shout out to Algier. You go ahead and take that credit. They did what you said. I will say this.
Oh, my bad. I was just talking to the people in the background who know I've been saying that. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Um, man, Kyle Pitts, man. I don't know what the offensive coordinator it was near the end of the game. They had Kyle Pitts on the far right. He cut in motion, had a cornerback on him. He was going like a crossing route to the sideline. They threw the ball. It like he was loafing, Trey. It didn't look like he was running, sprinting, and he fell down and dropped the ball. I don't like how Kyle Pitts looked this game. I don't know what the game plan is, but like I said, we really need to put him on the side of the tackles and have him running routes for that, man, because it was a cornerback on him all over him. But John Robinson, man, wow, they was on his butt, man. They was gearing to stop him. Like Raheem Morris said, on 92.9 the game. After the game, they was gearing to stop that boy. That's all they was on. Kirk Cousins, man, he couldn't get in the groove. We scored that touchdown, penalty after penalty. It seemed like every time we get a good first down or something going, we just get a penalty. I don't understand why we can't get in the groove. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I really want us to get this shit together, man, before we hit Thursday night football, man. I don't know what it is that we got to do. The offensive line seemed to protect him today. He wasn't under duress as the first 3 games. I don't see, just wasn't completing passes. I don't know. The play calling, man. I think our offensive coordinator, he got to get it together, man. But I'm proud of the defense, man. We held them. We held Kamara pretty much in check, under 100 yards. But I'm telling you, who was killing us was Hill, man. Hill, boy. God, it's something about he the Falcon killer.
Well, I'm not gonna thank God he got hurt, but that definitely played a role in the game. He tough, man.
He tough, man. Like, hey, that boy can play. That boy can ball. He in the first drive, Trey, he lined up in 5 different positions. He was the fullback, the tailback, the tight end, the quarterback, and a receiver. 5 different positions, bro. They noted that. But Cody Alexander says Pitts dropping that easy first down to avoid being hit in the first half was the last straw for me. Yeah, man. Pitts. He was the number 4 overall pick, man. The highest tight end ever drafted in the league, man. I don't know, man. I'm happy we won. I'm happy we beat the Saints. Shout out to Cool, man. 58 yards, the longest field goal ever in the stadium, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I think the longest ever we had was a 60-yarder by Matt Bryant and Keenan. What's his name? Keenan. They both had a 60-yarder.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sloppy win, but we got it done. Hey, hopefully, man, this can snowball into something. We're 2-0 in the NFC. 2-0 in the NFC. We lost to 2 AFC teams with Pittsburgh and Kansas City, so that's out of conference. But hey, we 2-0 in the NFC. And Thursday night football with the Tampa Bay Fucks. We're gonna see how that goes. What you got to say, man?
So, I just wonder when they're gonna bring the offense to the game, because it is okay. Outside of my man who been outside of what's his name, Mooney, I don't see much separation. I see Ray. I see Ray getting a little burn, getting a little separation, but I like Drake London, but I'm not seeing separation. Like Kyle, I'm not seeing separation.
Hey, that first drive to Drake London, man, was a good. He was open. He was in motion. He ran to the right. He sprinted down. Kirk got it there, man. It was a great play by the defensive back, man. Knocked it out of his hand, but it hit his hands, man. He had a little step on him. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I'm not seeing enough separation. I don't know. I'm not seeing enough creativity on offense. I'm just not seeing enough creativity. Finally today, like I said, and I won't give all my thoughts tonight, because I want to give some tomorrow during the show. But finally, I don't know if they had the offensive coordinator must have had an epiphany. I don't know what he did. He finally noticed that 25 was on his team. And he finally let Algier run the ball. Algier brings a certain level of toughness to the Falcons and to the running game.
I don't care who they looking for. I don't care that they looking for this person over that person. All I know is I see Tyler Algier. He not as fast as Bajan, but he can get to the corner. I see Tyler Algier break tackles. A cornerback by himself means Tyler Algier one-on-one. Tyler Algier going through that first one.
Let me ask something.
Straight up. Straight
all
up.
right. Well, Cody A.T. Alexander said, "Is it Zach Robinson or Kirk?" I will say this, man. Should we have drafted Bajan or should we have drafted Jalen Carter? That's the question I'm asking you, Trey.
Jalen, I mean, at this point, it's looking like Jalen Carter. And I'm not saying Bajan can't play, but I mean the way they use him and okay, man, we looking for special. And I'm not trying to crap on Bajan, but I'm just calling it like it is. I like Bajan, but am I seeing special? And what could Jalen Carter have added to this defense? And the main thing that I like will pound the table about when it comes to us drafting Bajan, they act like Tyler Algier is no longer on the team. Like his last year got wasted, in my opinion. I know somebody put up the amount of carries they got and said it wasn't too much more than Bajan, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. Like, but when Bajan is running the ball, man, it's like they forget about Algier. But you saw it today, man. You saw it today. You saw it last week, man. You see,
I mean,
man,
you
Algier,
see the
man.
average per carry, man. Average per carry is almost 5 yards.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Like Algier, and I never said that Bajan needs to come off of the field. All I say is make sure you spreading some of them carries around for Tyler Algier. Make sure you get 25 the ball, man. Get him the ball. Let him do some work.
I wonder if we would have got him the ball last week against Kansas City, would they have gotten that first down? I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, he got stopped on third down. A lot of people point to that. They had like Tyler Algier didn't get it on third down. He did.
Oh,
he did.
Look at this. Marion Hugh. Is this true? He says Kyle Pitts ain't focused. He having personal problems. His baby mama problems. She left him. Is that true, or you just something you being funny about? I don't know.
I have.
Jay and Truck. What up, fellas? We're using Bajan too much. Need to use our backs like the Ravens use Henry and Hill. Okay, I can see that. Thursday night versus the Bucks. That's right, man. I appreciate everybody that's following us. Hey, check it out. Today, I posted something. We posted something on Instagram and on Facebook and TikTok. We posted our merch, our t-shirts. If you want t-shirts, go in on Instagram and type in shirt, and we will DM you the link on how to get the shirts. But yeah, y'all come support us with that, and we'll appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, so something I'm gonna get even more into this tomorrow, because we just giving quick thoughts all the way around without going too deep into it. I'm seeing a lot of undisciplined. I'm seeing a lot of undisciplined play. Every time where we get penalties racked up left and right. And some people can say some of the penalties were BS.
Oh,
but
man.
I mean, it's been happening 4 games in now. And when you have a lot of penalties, hold on, let me say this. When you have a lot of penalties, somebody please type. When a team has a lot of penalties, who does that fall on? Somebody please type that in the chat. Somebody please type in the chat. Who does that fall on when a team has a lot of penalties? When a team is undisciplined.
I don't know what they was calling on that center, man. They kept saying he picked up the ball. He really didn't pick up the ball, man. Like, when you go down and you grab the ball, you got to touch the ball, Trey. You got to turn to the laces so you can snap it to the quarterback. It seemed like the refs wouldn't even give him a chance to do none of that shit.
Look at that, really pissed me off. All the way down. Coach.
Oh yeah, they saying the same thing on
discipline for sure.
On Instagram.
Like, a lot of us like Raheem. I can't speak for every single person, but a lot of people do like Raheem. But this team is undisciplined. This team is undisciplined, and they have to get it together. Like, that O-line, They on this, man. They have, I'm talking about drive killers. As much as we be killing the OC, and trust me, I've let him have it. As much as we've killed Kirk Cousins sometimes, man, they have drives going and the penalties kill the drives. They just straight up kill the drives, and we cannot keep having it. Boy, Sal said they need to do heel running until they get it together. Sal said they need to run them heels, man. They gonna make them boys run the heels out.
El Presidente 1992 said we should easily be 4-0 right now. Man, if our offense was clicking, you're probably right, man.
You know what? He's right, but at the same time, El
oh
Presidente, we could be 0-4 just as easy. So, yeah.
I got a question. All right. The Saints scored. It's 1 minute left. We get the ball. We throw a long pass to the right. Interference.
Mm-hmm.
Something like about 40 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
We 58 yards away. 58-yard field goal. 58-yard field goal.
Mm-hmm.
First down. What are we doing, man? Why are we throwing the ball 3 times downfield? Why are we not trying to get 5-10 yards to make the kick closer? Thank God that Koo made the kick, man. But damn, like whose fault is that? Is that the coach? Is that the offensive coordinator? Who's in charge of that?
Man, hey, let me tell you, the offensive coordinator ain't just doing nothing foolish without the coach understanding and listening to what's going on. He ain't just calling no three deep passes unless it's been a discussion on when they get in certain situations, how they want to go about handling it. Like I'm sure the offensive coordinator is calling the plays, but what I'm saying is Raheem knew about it, because there's no way, because you got to look at it like this, right? The very first time that he threw the pass, if Raheem wasn't cool with it, it wouldn't happen again on second down. So either Raheem just let it go past. So it's either two things, right? Either Raheem knows about it, he's okay with it, or he just didn't step in. I don't believe that Raheem ain't stepped in and said something. I don't believe Raheem ain't said something.
Desmond Cousins, I've been saying this for the past 3 weeks. Falcon used pitch the wrong way. He is very sloppy route runner. Stop spreading them out wide. Thank you, bro. Put that man on either side of the tackle. Put him in motion. Make a matchup with the linebacker, man, and make them double team him because of his abilities, man. Stop putting that man as a wide receiver where a damn cornerback is covering him. Stop, please. Please stop it. I'm begging you, stop it. It ain't gonna work. Kyle Pitts is not that guy. He's a tight end. I mean, he play him as a tight end. That's what he played in college. He dominated in college. Stop trying to make that man be a wide receiver, man. Please. Get a mismatch. Shit, if he a decoy out game, that's cool. Get a mismatch. Stop putting him out there, man. You put him in there and run him this way, run him that way. He gonna take some of the damn defense with him. Damn.
That mean, hey, there it is right there too, though.
I'm talking about on passing play, man. If he can't block, shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell him, bro.
It need to be some kind of threat. So,
but on a pass play, put that man on either side, bro. Now the blocking, I don't know, bro. Like that's something I don't have no answer for.
So it's 4 weeks in. I told you back in when the schedule came out, in July, June, whenever the schedule came out.
I remember we talked about it. You said being 2-2.
I told you I thought we would be 2-2. I told you I thought we you said we better. You said we better be 4-0. I told you I thought we would be 2-2, but I'm gonna keep it real though. Boy, it looked like a real. It looked like a real trashy 2-2. Like, and I ain't just crapping on the team. It looked like a bad
offensive. Like I like our defense. I like our defense.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like I mean, but look, it all spreads, right? Because the offense not doing their job, and so it puts a lot of pressure being put on that defense. Now defense been standing up. Like, I mean, defense ain't just been just shutting folks down, but looking at the positions that defense has been put in, you got to get a defense some credit. You have to get a defense some credit for making some plays with some of the bad positions, some of the bad field position. The defense has been put in a bad field position situations again and again and again. Defense gets a stop. We coming down to the end of the game almost. Defense gets a stop, but they go for it. I mean, they end up having to. Did they punt or did they? No, they went for it. We stop them. They went for it. We stop them. We stop them. Push the man out of bounds.
They what the man talking about right here. The man talking about right here. King, keep on.
Yeah, I'm talking about, man. Push the man out of bounds. We stop him. First play, Algier get caught at the line. Second play, I don't know what kind of pass play that was. Third play looked like Kirk wanted to try to throw a pick, and we punted right back. Saints start with the ball at the 50-yard line. Look at the position that they put in the defense in. And the defense, luckily, the Saints went ahead and scored. I was telling my wife, I said, I think the Falcons just need to let them score because, you know, we'll only be down. Yeah. We'll only be down by a point. They need to go ahead and just let them score because the Saints really, you know, they could have tried to burn all the clock and just put it all on one down.
If Kamara wouldn't have scored that touchdown, man, we would only had like about 30 seconds left to get that field goal.
Dog, then we get that foolish penalty and 10 seconds run off the clock.
Oh.
10 seconds run off and they take the clock down to 31 seconds. Man, thank God for that undisciplined DB who got the pass interference. But you know, like if he wouldn't have pass interference, I think Mooney was gonna catch that.
Oh yeah, he was open.
Yeah, Mooney, I like Mooney, man. Mooney had he had one big drop in the game, but I like Mooney. I like Mooney. All in all, though, man, we got the victory, but they got a lot of things to clean up.
For everybody that's on Facebook, YouTube, I'm gonna pin a link if y'all want to come up and talk about the game. I'm sending that in the chat right now. Yeah, there it is. I'm sending this to the chat. If y'all want to come up, man, come on up. Click that link. Follow the instructions. Is Bijan hurt? Why they didn't use him? Eric, I'm gonna come back to the link. Is Bijan hurt? Why wouldn't they use him again on the game on the line? Man, I feel like Algier was the hot hand. Algier was the hot hand, man. He was the hot hand, and if you look at the pregame speech by Raheem, he's like, "Hey, way to tote that rock, Algier, Tyler, whatever you called him." He was toting that rock, man. He really came through for us on them first downs and getting us in position to score, man. So shout out to Tyler Algier. Trey been screaming, "Hey, man, do not forget about him," and we didn't forget about him this game.
Man, Sap said he said you can't hate on the coaching. They are young and building, man. Please tell me how I'm hating on them, Sap. Please tell me. Please. I don't really understand that one. I ain't hating on them. I'm just telling the truth.
I know how you feel. I think it's just, you know, you just giving them the real deal.
I'm just telling it like it is. I mean, you only have so many games in the season. I mean, unfortunately, man, the team don't have time for some of these coaches to grow up, for the OC to grow up. Yeah. Like he got picked. He got plucked from the Rams coaching staff to be Raheem's offensive coordinator. And man, I'm not gonna put it all on him because, you know, these penalties, but gotta make it. Hey, I'm telling the truth though, Sal. Telling the truth.
Let me read something from. Go ahead.
Team is undisciplined. Is undisciplined right now on offense, especially undisciplined.
All right. 3 milli. Caleb says, "Do you think Penix would add more life to the offensive opposed to Kirk? Kirk still looks limited from his Achilles." Nah, man, it ain't that. It's the offensive play calling, man, and for Kirk, the first 3 weeks, you know, he didn't have a lot of time to throw the ball. This game, he had time, man. He had time to throw the ball. We just couldn't get a rhythm, man. Penalties, undisciplined. I think that's what it was. He couldn't get a rhythm, man. And time of possession, man. Last week's game was crazy on time of possession compared our offense to theirs. And this week was similar, man. The Saints had almost double time of possession than we did. So it seemed like we didn't even have the ball enough to get in this rhythm. So Our defense, shout out to them being on the field as long as they've been on and
Yes.
and really holding it down for the Falcons, winning the game. I mean, the special teams and defense won this game. Special teams and defense won this game. The offense didn't do shit. We can't do that next week come Thursday night, man. We can't. I'm tired of seeing the 20 screen plays a game. Dez 10-17. I feel you, Dez.
Thank you. Look, man, the Falcons driving the ball. Tyler Algier running it down their throat. They getting a 3rd and 4. I mean, I know it's 4 yards, but Tyler Algier running it down their throat. Man, you call a wide receiver screen. Man gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage for about 3-yard loss. Come on, dog. Come on.
Hey, but what I want to
come on.
What I want to do talk about, like I want to have some fun with you guys. Hey, didn't it feel good to win this game against the AINTS? It was Saints fans. I know they was talking shit, Trey. I know they was. I had Menace texting me when they was about to score the touchdown. He's like, he texted me this. He said, "Hey, I know you're nervous like a stripper on the first night of her first night at the club." I ain't say nothing, man. But when we scored that field goal, I sent it right back to him. Man. That man said, "Oh, we got somebody that want to come up, Trey."
Yeah, man. We got someone backstage, man. We're gonna bring him up in a minute. Get me, but dog, like the team has to grow up quick. And when I say the team, I'm not even so much talking about the players. I'm talking about this coaching staff. Like this coaching staff has to grow up, and they have to grow up quick. You know, Raheem has a certain standard. He got to catch up. I mean, this the DC first time calling plays in the NFL, even though he's been a defensive coordinator before. Where my man go? He dipped.
Oh yeah, he dipped out. Yeah.
He even though, you know, but I mean, they telling you, man, like they've been squeaking by. They been and they just look so. It just looked so hard for them to score. It looked like they running in mud. Honestly, man, everything looked so tough for them. Like, you know, even though they didn't let the Saints score a whole bunch of points, like it just looked smoother. Like just the offense looked smoother.
Hey, if y'all want to come up, my man, if you want to come back, come on back. I'm gonna put the link right there again to come up. But yeah, come on back, man. We definitely want to hear from y'all, man. And you know, it's your chance to voice what you want to voice, man. Get what you need to get out on this Falcon win, man. At the end of the day, we won. We beat the Saints. We 2-2. We in a positive direction. Offense needs to get it together. I like Raheem. I really like Raheem Morris a lot. Don't get me wrong. But he do need to get more discipline on the team with those offensive mishaps, jumping off sides. To me is coaching. That's coaching. You need to have your players ready, man. The center moving the ball, man. That's coaching. Come on, center. Let's get it together. I do like the fact that that the referees last couple games, they'll throw a flag and you'll think it's gonna be something, and they'll pick it back up and say there was no foul. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, man. I'm liking seeing that a couple times. I've seen that. New Orleans Saints time of possession 35.42. Atlanta Falcons time of possession 24.18. The Saints defense was fresh. That's why they weren't running Bijan. They go against Kamara in practice, who's similar. This was a Algier game. Well, I can say this, man. Saquon Barkley ripped that defense apart. I thought we was going to do the same thing. Also, the tight end ripped them apart. I thought we was going to do the same thing. Kyle Pitts did not have one catch today. 3 targets, 0 catches, bro. Come on, man. We got to get better. Is Kyle
Pitts on your fantasy team?
Yes.
There it is. That's where the anger and the vitriol is coming from. I see it, be rich. That's where the anger is coming from, man. Did you start him today?
Yes. And I started Cousins and I started Bijan.
Dude, why would you do something like, you know what? I didn't even remember that. I started to put in the chat and say, I know who was ever foolish enough to draft these Falcons players in fantasy look real foolish. I didn't even know you did. I don't remember that. I would almost put that in the chat, man. Let me do a quick roll call right quick, though, be rich, man. Let's start back up to everybody, man. That's been on Facebook and that's been on YouTube. You can call out the IG, man. Shout out to Real King. Real King was in here, man. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Gary McIntosh. Shout out to Jeremy Knighton. Shout out to Gary Watson. Shout out to Deanna Floyd, Marion, Hugh, Quinn Jordan, man. They Atlanta hometown hater who's a Saints fan. I know he's sick today. Boy, I know he's sick. But you know, we got J.N. the truck. But I like that. J.N. the truck. I like that name, man. Man, we got Demond Cousins. We got Amos Harvey. We got my boy Sap. We got Dusty Williams. Man, we got Reginald Ben. We got Zach. Man, we got John. We got Mario. We got Patrick Young. Let me see what else. See if we got anybody new in here that I haven't shouted out yet. We got King JMO 2K11 in the building. Let me see if there's anybody else we haven't shouted out yet. Man, so far we got Patrick Young. Man, we got Eric Riley. Man, Darryl Whipple, Wade Baker. Yeah, man, Tracy. Hey, Jovito. Hey, man, Smooth, Travis, Mike, Daryl. Hey, man, shout out to all y'all, man. Big Body 706. Yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man, that came through. And we're man. We got Aaron Pratt. Always lovely to see a lady in the building. Them Falcons got to win Thursday. Shout out to Miss Aaron Pratt. It's always good to have a lady in the building. We love when the ladies come out and support and talk sports. So shout out to you, Miss Aaron. Shout out to Chris Green. Yes, Kyle Pitts just disappears. He definitely does. And then we got Tracy Chesson. Yeah, man. So yeah, I just want to do a quick roll call just to shout everybody out. Thank y'all for coming out, rocking with us, man. Remember, we will be back on tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna go even more in depth. We will have our normal show where we'll go through some of the other things that we do and talk about. We'll also be talking about the Dogs and Bama, of course, man. You know, we might even touch on Georgia State and Georgia Southern, you know, some more college ball in the state of Georgia. And then we got a guy, man, a guy named Trent, who has a podcast called Flag on the Play. He's a Tampa Bay content creator. He's gonna come by talk about the Tampa and Falcons game. So man, we're gonna have a packed show tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So make sure y'all rock with us, man.
For sure. A couple shout outs on Instagram: CA Atkins, ATLN FJ, Martinez, Big Boy Entertainment, Dirty Birds Media, Andrio, Largo Lane, Keep It Moving, 4616 Outer Space, Kizzy Webb, Mo Jazz 23, 3 Millie, Caleb, man. Appreciate y'all for taking y'all time, y'all Sunday night, man, before y'all get ready for Monday, man. Thank y'all for listening to us, man. We appreciate that. Appreciate that for real. Well, like he said, man, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Atlanta time, we will be on again. I do want to have a word from our sponsor right quick, man. Y'all check this out, man. Here we go. Oh man, Trey, you got it, bro. Oh, thank you, brother. This is my very own The Water Boy Show t-shirt, man.
Sorry, my brother. You got to get your own. Your life better and order your Water Boy Show t-shirt today. If you go to that post on IG or anywhere in the comments, comment shirt, and we will direct message you the purchase link to one of our shirts, man. And, and you can support the Water Boy Show. If you want to support us in any form or fashion, if you like the way the show is going, yeah, show us some support. We definitely would appreciate it. But trust me, we love that you guys are out. We appreciate that support. But if you would like to support us monetarily in any kind of way, you can go and you can purchase some of our merchandise, purchase a shirt that helps us to continue to keep going. Continue to get things going that move the business forward and help us to continue to grow and keep bringing this good content for you guys. So we thank you so much for your support.
Hey, ATLN FJ said, let's also don't forget the Braves need one. They need one to make the postseason. And hey, Trey, as you know from last year, the Braves set a record for the most home runs in the season by a team. Pitching shuts down hitting, and the Braves have one of the best pitching staffs in the major leagues this year. So if we can get in that playoffs and we get some timely hitting, who knows? Go Braves.
Yeah. So Patrick Young, if you can go on our Facebook, go to our page, find that post with that same commercial up, you'll see it, and then go on that post and comment shirt. And then also you can find us on IG on that post or any other post, comment shirt, and then you'll get a direct message. But be rich, if you want to put it in here now for them, you can. If you want to put that in here for you had a purchase link you can drop in here.
Yeah, let me get it. Let me get that for you guys.
Yeah. Go ahead and get that purchase link. But yeah, man, it was a good week for some football. That Georgia Alabama game was crazy, man. We went in the chat like, man, we can't believe this, man. It is 28-0. But you know what? You and I even went live, but not one time did I even say the game was over. I kept saying, I mean, no matter how the game ends up, and man, them boys came back. And guess what? I'm willing to guarantee that I feel confident that the Georgia Bulldogs are going to win out in the regular season. And we'll see if they get a loss in the SEC championship or not. I feel like they will be able to go to Texas now and beat the Hook'em Horns in Texas, because I don't care where they play or who they play. They will not face the same atmosphere they faced in Alabama. You want to know why? Because Alabama is the boogeyman for Georgia. So they had to face the crowd and they had to face the boogeyman. They won't have to face that again. They'll just be facing the crowd.
I'm still trying to find that link, man. We done text so much. Just give me a second. We faced the boogeyman indeed, bro.
Yep. So it's gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be pretty cool to see how the rest of the season. Now Carson Beck, now, boy, that man got to start wetting the bed. Boy, that man wet the bed all up and down the field in that first half. I'm talking about that man. That man was looking real trashy out there yesterday, boy. I'm talking about, but he was looking real Desmond Ritterish. I'm still a Mike. What's up? Still a Mike. Yeah, man. Carson Beck was looking real Desmond Ritterish.
I can't find it, man. I can't find.
Yeah. He
I got it right here.
Yeah, he was looking real Desmond Ritterish. But yeah, we end up getting the win. Oh, and let me tell you, I know you didn't see it, Be Rich, because you probably weren't on IG. Boy, I went live. The second we won. Boy, I went live on IG. Boy, I was popping. I don't know who all was in there, but I kept seeing. Boy, I just kept seeing crying emojis. Boy, I was popping. Boy, I was talking. Boy, I was talking so much trash. I almost lost my voice before I even got out the stadium. Boy, I was popping.
You should have saved it and archived it, man. I would have looked at this shit.
Man, I was popping. I popped off about a good, I don't know, probably about 3-4 minutes. Boy, I popped off. I was popping. I'm talking about. Boy,
Somebody said Riddle work at Chick-fil-A now. Nah, Riddle work for Uber Eats. There's 1087 ATFJ, man. Y'all funny.
Yeah, man. Carson Beck was looking real Desmond Ritterish, man. But I think Desmond back with the Cardinals. So shout out to that young brother, man. Get your money.
Hey, there's the link right there to the t-shirts. If y'all want to just click right there and go directly to it, that's it right there.
Yeah. If you want to give us some support, yeah, Be Rich. But yeah, man. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Come out, rock with us. We're gonna get even deeper into the game. We're gonna talk about this, as my boy Sap has said tonight. I am going to hate on the coaches some more tomorrow, because it's 4 games in. I'm tired of seeing this undisciplined behavior.
Yeah, man.
I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing this undisciplined behavior. So they have to get it together.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow, man, as we give you the real deal insights on what the Falcons need to do for Thursday night. We're gonna talk about what we didn't like, what we did like on this past game. And we're gonna talk about a plethora of things of Atlanta sports, Georgia sports, what have you. But hey, thank y'all for coming out. Trey, anything you want to say before we get out?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tune in tomorrow, man, for our new segment that's all about Be Rich. Hey, it's gonna be called "Don't Save It for the Chat." Say that shit on the show. so
Hey y'all, if y'all can read our chat, man, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. Stay tuned. I'm gonna talk about some of the things I text in the chat, man.
Yeah, don't save it for the chat. Say that ish on the show. That's the new segment. Don't say that for the chat. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop being with Positive Patty.
Positive Pete, man. Positive Pete, man. Don't say that for the chat, man.
Well, on that note, man, we out, man.